Hey, what's up guys, Curve here, bringing you guys an insane Tac.45 nuclear here on the map Yemen, playing some ground war domination. So basically guys, this gameplay is full of rushing and just destroying the enemy. Like, I couldn't believe this gameplay after I got it. I was trying to go for it, I tried maybe, this was my fourth game in, of going for the Tac.45 nuclear, and I actually got it, so that was pretty awesome. You know, I got it pretty fast, and overall, I just knew where the enemy was going to be because I always had that orbital V set up. I was just getting those kill streaks like crazy because I was running hardline, and overall, guys, just navigating the map super good and all that stuff like that. And that's what I really like about specialty nuclears, or just kind of secondary pistol only nuclears, because you're always going to be looking at the map and trying to navigate the map right. And that's the great thing about when like I get one of these gameplays, because it's a lot easier to explain what I was thinking in this game, because you see here I'm looking at the radar constantly. I'm doing a whole bunch of things in this game that really help me out to know where the enemy is, know where the enemy is going to be, and just basically navigate myself around the map so I don't end up dying by something stupid or anything like that. And I really knew in this gameplay that I did it super well. So let me get into the class setup and talk about what really assisted me in this gameplay with the class setup and stuff like that, and why I used it. So let's first off tell you where the class setup is. So if you guys have troubles listening to me or explain the class setup, there's going to be a picture right now in the top right hand corner of the screen telling you guys my class setup and what I'm using. So let's get into it. First off, for the perks I'm using on my Tac.45 pistol only nuclear class setup, I'm going to be running Ghost and Hardline. The reason I'm running Ghost and Hardline is because Ghost is going to keep me off the radar, and that's one of the main things you really need for this. You need to be off the radar. You don't need the enemy seeing you at all, because if the enemy sees you, you're basically done. Like, one shot by the LSAT, you're done. And then my second perk, I'm actually running perk 1 Greed. I'm going to have Hardline on there as my second perk 1, due to the fact that perk 1, like when you have Hardline, it cuts 100 points off your kill streak, and that's going to help you out a lot. I've had situations where I'm about 15 points off a kill streak, and I was just wishing I was running Hardline. So Hardline is actually one of the better perks in Black Ops 2 I like, and that's why I'm running it. Now let's get into my second perk. So the second perk is a must. You just need the second perk. If you don't have the second perk, you're basically done. That's going to be Scavenger. The reason is because the Tac.45 uses, it has a tiny bit of ammunition. Like, it has kind of a medium amount of, clip size and ammunition in total when you first get it. But the thing is you're going to go through that so fast. Like, you see, guys, and sometimes in this gameplay, I was out of ammunition. Like, right here in the game, I didn't have time to think. I had to pull out my knife and knife that guy. So it's pretty crazy, and that's what you have to watch out. So always run Scavenger as your secondary perk. Now let's move on to my third perk. So my third perk is going to be Dexterity, and that's just a choice. I like Dexterity. I like being able to run around fast and do all that stuff and aim down sights and climb over stuff fast. It just makes me feel like a elite kind of commando guy in Black Ops 2, so that's the only reason I'm running that. And now let's get into the most important thing, and that is the gun. So the gun, first off, is going to be the Tac.45, and you need that to get a Tac.45 nuclear. You're not going to use the MTAR or anything to get a Tac.45 nuclear. But anyways, on the Tac.45, you're going to want to run 2 attachments, so that means you want to run Secondary Gunfighter. And with Secondary Gunfighter, it just allows you to have 2 attachments on the gun if you're new to Black Ops 2. But if you're watching this video, you probably aren't too new to Black Ops 2. I'm not too sure. Might be old, might be new, but whatever. I'm just running Silencer and Fast Mags as my 2 attachments for the Tac.45. Fast Mags because I like to reload fast, and then Silencer is a must to keep off the radar. I've seen a lot of people do it without Silencer, but I like Silencer. It's just a preference, and it also helps me keep off the radar a lot more. And I guess it doesn't really help anything with the damage, and it doesn't bring down the recoil or anything with the gun. It's just there to keep you off the radar. Then finally, I'm running C4, and C4 is really good, helps you out a lot. And now let's finally get into my kill streaks, which you guys pretty much want to know about, because those are going to help you a lot to get you scored and protect you. So first off, I'm going to be running Orbital VSAT. Then I'm going to be running Escort Drone, and finally EMP. The reason I'm running this is basically I took off UAV so I could run the Orbital VSAT so I could know where the enemy is. That's a must. And then I need to run Escort Drone, and with Escort Drone, if you're in a tight situation, it's going to protect you. It's going to basically shoot anybody in your way, and that's going to be really good if they don't have Cold-Blooded or Blind Eye. I forget what the perk is. I just don't like those perks that really keep you from kill streaks killing you, because, that basically can sometimes screw up gameplays. But anyways, then finally I'm running EMP just to disorient the enemy, because you guys all know that EMP totally messes with you, and that's what I don't like. And you see here I'm on my Brutal, almost down to the bat of killing this guy. I almost lost a gunfight there, but now let's get into the kind of map tactics and how I play the map here, because I'm basically done the class loadout, and I know that was a long time, probably took the whole entire video to explain the class, but I wanted to get into further about talking about kind of the map movements and what I'm doing in the map. So basically on Yemen, there's going to be a whole bunch of points you want to watch. So when you're rushing the C flag, I suggest kind of staying by this building I'm at right now, which is the center building that's in between B and A. And no, it's in between, it's right where B is, that building. You guys kind of want to just keep that as your main point and play around that, and you'll do really good. And when you're rushing the A flag, you also want to keep that, you're making sure that you're staying in that building that everybody plays in. But that's basically it, guys. There's a nuclear, and I go on about a 32 gun streak here. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and peace.